Hello. Today in this little video we're going to look at charging and topping up the reach truck battery on the Huyton reach truck. It's a BT roller truck. This one differs from the other reach truck we've got because it's got a sealed system. We still have to put electrolyte, distilled water, ionised water, whatever you want to call it, in to top it up occasionally. But we do it by connecting a pipe rather than topping up every individual cell. It's quite a good little system actually. You only charge the truck when it gets below 25% on the gauge on the truck, obviously, because if you're constantly topping it up, it develops in memory. So as I say, we let it run right down till it's below 25%, and then we'll connect it up to the charger and give it a full charge. As for topping the electrolyte up, the distilled water, ionised water, deionised water, we only do that after charging the battery. We don't do it every single day, and we don't do it before we put a charge in the battery. If you do it before you put the charge in the battery, it develops explosive gas, hydrogen, which A, it can be a problem if there's a spark, but B, it also gives you a false reading on the electrolyte levels because it can be bubbles in the liquid. Okay guys and girls, let's see what you make of it. If we look at the main information panel on the truck, on the dashboard, bottom right hand corner you can see there's a gauge that indicates the state of charge of the battery. Here it's down near zero, flashing, telling us it needs charging pretty urgently. We can charge it as long as the gauge is below 25%, never usually above. So, first thing we do is park the truck safely alongside the charger, forks on the floor, reach in, etc, etc. Check the charger, make sure it's off. As you can see, there's nothing on the display. The wall main supply is turned off. We then remove the charger connector from the battery. Give it a good tug. There we go. Now the trailing bit on the tail we put to one side. The bit that's still connected to the truck is the bit that's connected to the battery, which is what the piece from the charger goes in, as you can see. It'll only go in that way. It won't go in back to front because it won't fit because of the handle, and it won't fit onto the other trailing piece because it's the same connector. As you can see, it's showing 0 amps. That's just showing what's in the battery. Switch on the power and the charger will automatically kick in when it's ready. There we go, bang. And it's pumping the full 40 amps into it. You can see there's very little in the battery, so it needs a full charge. As the charge increases, those lights move up, so when it gets to 100% it goes to that one and then it'll click off when it's ready. So the truck's charged or fully charged. If it's not fully charged, we disconnect the charger by pressing the green button. If it's got a full charge in it, will automatically shut itself off after the charge period. But we isolated the wall just to be sure. Double check the charger to make sure there's no current running through it. As you can see, it's not had a full charge, that one. We just put that on for demonstration purposes. So it's showing 0 amps. The lights have all gone off. We now go back over to the battery, disconnect the charger lead, give it a good pull up, put it safely back on top of the charger where it's not going to get run over or dangle in the wet, and then we reconnect the truck to the battery with the other lead that's been put out the way. As I said before, it'll only go in one way, so there we go, good firm push, in we go, job done, ready to use. Right. Okay, we reach out, nice and steady. And Gary's going to flip the 2 battery ramp levers up to the base of the mast. There we go. Now he's going to reach it back in while holding the lever down with his right heel. Next step, we're going to reach the mast in while we keep a right heel on that lever there. That lifts the battery up, hooks it onto the mast and pulls it forward. So, there we go. You see, and then put on that. Reach out and you'll see it pulling the battery out. Like so. I'm going to take it out just far enough that we can see everything. That's fine. Okay. Okay, you see the battery's out in the out position. We can get at everything. You can see the top of the cells. We're now going to connect the filling hose. Just use it like that onto. And just let it snaps in. What we're going to do now is just pump the machine, which has got ordinary tap water in because the hardness is okay in the area, and you'll see the indicator start moving as the water goes into the system. There you go, it's going around all the pipes through the cells. Eventually it will find its own level and the indicator will stop. You see the indicators, the top of the cells pop up. There's one left.
That one's just gone, yeah.
Okay, thanks Kelly. If you want to take it back in for us please. Let's take it back into it clicks. Okay. Just take it back in, take your heel off the lever and take it back in again. Okay.
Out.
And then we'll just.
Oh yeah.
Put the two.
That's why I didn't hear the click, wasn't it?